Dialogue remains the best option for fruitful and peaceful coexistence in a multifaceted society like Nigeria. This was the position canvassed by the Executive Director of Cardinal Nnaemeka Peace Foundation and some participants at a week-long seminar in Abuja. Clearview TV's Edward Aidoyin has the report.
The week-long seminar has members drawn from across Nigeria, cutting across religious, ethnic and cultural lines. The aim of the workshop, according to organizer, is to teach peaceful coexistence using dialogue to resolve conflicts when they arise. Executive Director of the Foundation, Sister Agatha Chikwelu, said the essence is to groom peace ambassadors who will in turn mentor others.
The fellowship program equips and prepares the community leaders to go back to the community and begin to engage their members in a more meaningful dialogue, be it interfaith, intercultural, or even intracultural dialogue, and above all, to have that capacity to address conflicts, violent conflicts, non-violently in the community.
Some of the participants in the peace-building initiative outlined some perceived causes of unrest and insecurity and possible solutions.
Most of us, before we got to this foundation, we all came for this program, we didn't even know conflict has various forms. But on getting here, learning and understanding from the perspective of different people from different regions, geopolitical zones of Nigeria, we realize that conflict is even more broader than we all think. Though we know that conflict has different stages, we have the ethnic conflict, intergroup, intragroup, international or international, but we realize that, in fact, there are even stages of the conflict. They are the ones, most of the time, we see the triggers, but really, they are main underlying factors that actually cause the conflict, and they are even shadow actors also. But we now understand that after everything, after outlining all this and understanding all these stages of conflict, we realize that if you don't, and if as a peace builder, you don't get the root of the conflict, you will not be able to solve the conflict. No peace will not be able to bring about peace.
While acknowledging the position of dialogue in resolving conflicts, these participants said they now have a broader orientation on crisis management.
Initially, when I came, I thought it was just about interface, but it is multifaceted, because you cannot only use it in terms of interreligious matters. You can use it in everyday life activity to settle conflicts, because there are conflicts that are not interreligious. There's conflict in the family, there's a workplace conflict, there's organizational and institutional conflicts. Thereby, the course has moved us to intra and inter-group discussions and conflicts. So the studies we are having here, the way the program is being fashioned, it is something that is really helping us to deal with day-to-day activities. Most things that we think that are unimportant in our life but are causing a lot of strife and stress in our society.
The foundation itself, that's what I told you, what they have in mind is bigger than what anyone can think. At the end of this module now, we were told there's going to be a project that we're going to be carrying, and it's going to be supported by this foundation. That means we should go down to step-down level by what we have received now, going back to our communities to actually translate this, so that people will know that we didn't just come to Abuja to enjoy some hotel and some food to eat, but coming to get something and go back, which we are going to send a report, video clips, pictures, and everything we do will be reported to them for them to have documentation. So imagine 40 people came around now for this program. Then we go back there, we speak to 10 people. That is 40 times 10. You're going to be having like 400 people now. So like that, continuation. You discover that we're going to have, but we are even having close to 50 people who want to reach out in our community.
The goal of Cardinal Nnaemeka Foundation for Peace is to use dialogue in building mutual respect, prevent and resolve conflict, and enhance cooperation among adherents of different faiths and culture.